Governor Basketball and Pierre Governor Wrestling. Plus, we'll have top regional high school boys and girls basketball action for you all season long on KGFX.
And a very good morning to you. 7:31, time for the Friday edition of People in Your Neighborhood, and every second and fourth Friday, we are graced to here in the studio with Pierre Mayor Steve Harding, who is getting ready to go hunting this weekend.
Yes.
Why not?
Why not?
Of course you are. You know, that's what I was saying.
You have to hunt in the snow, right?
That's okay. And it works out great. The first day of December, we have a winter weather advisory and a nice winter wonderland to kick off the Christmas month.
Yes, it sure is, Jim. And just a reminder to everyone, you know, the emergency snow routes in the city, we're ready to go depending on the amount that we receive, but it could be quite a bit, you know.
Yeah, they're saying it could be.
Yep, they're moved the predictions a little bit farther north now, north of the interstate, so we could get quite a bit. So just a reminder to the public that the city plows the emergency snow routes first, so that traffic can get to school or get to businesses first, and then we work on the side streets.
Right.
So with over 2 inches of snow, move your vehicles off the emergency snow route so we can do curb-to-curb plowing.
Right.
And then otherwise we have to plow around them, and then that leaves a ridge, of course, you know, in the street. So just a reminder to folks, you know, overall the citizens up here have been very good about that.
Yeah.
They really have been. We've been through this, you know, a lot of winters, and so everybody understands to get them off of there.
Everybody knows the drill.
Yep, exactly. So just a reminder, and we'll see what the weekend brings. But we're ready to go, even though it could be Saturday or Sunday.
Saturday or Sunday, maybe Monday.
Yep, we'll have the crews out there.
All righty. So the inaugural coming up?
Yes, it sure is. You know, that now that the election is over, we mentioned this a little bit beforehand, but now that the inaugural committee is really going full speed ahead, now that Governor-elect Noem is on board and her transition team is in place, and we're really getting the final details of that ironed out. January 5th is when the inaugural ball will be. We'll have two major events going. There will be the swearing in at the Capitol, and then a Capitol ball there, and then a Capitol ball down at the Ramkota. So, you know, it'll be a great celebration in Pierre. Once again, every 4 years, the city of Pierre hosts that, and tickets will go on sale Monday, so you can start buying your tickets at that time. The Chamber of Commerce has tickets, so go to their website and they can help with ticket sales. Yeah. And you know, the transition team has just been wonderful to work with to get the final details done. So it'll be a great celebration for Pierre, so we certainly invite everybody to join us.
Absolutely. And you were talking about the topics you wanted to discuss this morning, what was it, the utility bills?
Yeah, utility bills. I'd like to, before we get into that, maybe just mention one more function that's going to be happening here soon, is that the open house at Pierre City Hall.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
That'll be on Monday, this coming Monday, December 3rd, and from 4 o'clock till 6 o'clock, we invite everybody up to City Hall, the new City Hall, up on Patron Drive, which is right behind the mall there. The city's been in there about 3 months now, so we're settled and ready to have an open house. The Chamber of Commerce will be there to do a ribbon cutting at 4:30.
All right.
And so we really, if you haven't been up there to conduct city business or for whatever reason, a commission meeting, now's your opportunity to come up and see the new City Hall. It's really a spectacular place and welcoming to our visitors and to our citizens up here. And it's really made city operations more efficient. It's really it was a great move for the city. So come up, visit us. There'll be light snacks, and it'll be an opportunity to see the entire building. You know, typically when you come in to do city business, you enter the first part there and do your business there or go to the commission room. Everything else is locked as far as administrative operations, engineering and business office and
so you can just make the rounds.
Planning.
See behind the closed doors.
You bet. It'll be open. The the experts will be there in their areas and can explain what happens. It'll be a great opportunity for the citizens. So next Monday, December 3rd, from 4 till 6, come up and visit your new City Hall.
And what are the hours for the open house again?
That will be 4 o'clock with the ribbon cutting with the chamber at 4:30.
Okay.
And till 6 o'clock. So there'll be 2 hours of
2
visiting.
hours of open doors.
Yep,
All
absolutely.
Right. Very
absolutely.
nice.
Yeah, and utility rates, I'd like to just touch on those. You know, when the 10 years that I've been on the commission, we've watched those very closely. They've gone up, and you know, the utility business is an expensive business. It's people expect their water to come on when they turn on the faucet and the lights to come on, and
Yeah.
and all of that. So if there's a maintenance thing or a breakdown somewhere, it has to be fixed immediately.
Right.
And, you know, and those types of fixes aren't a $500 or $1,000 fix typically. We're talking in the tens of thousands, if not 50,000 or more.
Right.
So we have to keep on top of those, and we only adjust utility rates based on the operation of that particular utility.
Okay.
Missouri River Energy, where the city of Pierre purchases 40% of their electricity from MRES, 60% we purchase from WAPA, Western Area Power Association. About every 4 or 5 years, MRES does a rate study and looks at the total utility operations of the city and compare it to other similar type of things.
Right.
Their recommendation after that was to keep basically the electrical rates the same, so there'd be no increase for that. On the water side, it'd be an 8% increase. Well, we expected that because of the new water treatment plant.
Yeah.
We were the public was very aware of what that would cost, so that would be an 8% increase there. And then the wastewater will be a minor adjustment of maybe 3 to 5%. But overall, it'll, you know, I think with the electric rates remaining the same, I think overall the city of Pierre customers will see, you know, anywhere from $1 to maybe $1.40 a month more, which is it's really good as far as utilities go.
Right.
Another thing that we did, you know, in 2011 after the flood, because that cost us a lot of money and took our reserves way down, we put a flood adder on that, and so on each utility. And so the citizens of Pierre have been, you know, everyone's helped paying that reserve back that cost the city. Now we're at a point where we can take that flood adder off, so you will no longer see that on your utility bill, which is a great thing. We've heard that, you know, the last year and maybe the last 2 years, people said, hey, you know, it's been 6, 7 years now since the flood, you know, and so we took that off this year. So that's another reason why the increase is really overall pretty low. So we're still real competitive in the utility side. So that was good news for the city.
Yeah. So that comes off, and a little additional pay for the treatment center, but that's necessary, and everybody knows all about that.
Yep.
That's all.
Exactly right. 2 other things real quick.
We got plenty of time.
Okay. 2 things real quick is the Boys and Girls Club. You know, we're continuing to proceed on that new facility. The design is getting done. We've got the final decisions made on that, so that's going to be moving forward. The swimming pool, the outdoor swimming pool for the city, that committee continues to work very hard. So after the first year, I think you'll see some recommendations coming back to the commission, maybe in February. We'll be taking a look at that. And the water treatment plant, we continue to move forward on that. Design is being done, so that's going full speed ahead. And so we've got lots of things going on. You're going to see lots of construction here, I think, next spring when things get rolling.
And that's exciting stuff. That's the good stuff.
It is. It's all good things for the community and good positive things, especially for our youth. You know, you look at the Boys and Girls Club edition, things for the kids, the outdoor pool, things for the kids and adults. I think by the time we get that done, I think, you know, there's going to be some fun things for adults, too, that they'll be able to
just taking the kids.
Utilize. Yeah, absolutely.
We've all done that.
Yep.
Go hang out at the pool with the kids.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm real excited to see their recommendations from the pool committee. They've really looked at all the options and the costs and everything like that. So I'm looking forward to that presentation. One last thing, the city lot down there where the old city hall was at, I've been asked several times what's going to happen with that. The city intends to sell that entire block. We're not going to split that up. We're going to leave the building there. We're not going to tear that down because that building may have some uses for someone depending on what they wanted to do. City operations-wise, it was it had served its purpose. But there may be other opportunities for that. So we intend to sell that. There's only certain ways that the city can get rid of property, any government. And so we have to make sure that we're in compliance with that. But after the first year, I think we'll have a plan put together that we'll bring to the commission on what the proposal is for that. So
there you go.
Yeah, things are moving in Pierre.
Things are moving in Pierre. There's your Capital City update. We'll see you in another couple of weeks getting ready to go hunting this weekend. Pierre Mayor Steve Harding with our Capital City update. There you go. We appreciate that. Very good information. People in your neighborhood heard about 7:30 every Monday through Friday. Brought to you by Lee Real Estate Broker owner Meredith Lee and Vilas Pharmacies.
This is Meredith Lee, broker owner of Lee Real Estate. Did you know that we now have 7 realtors to help you buy or sell your home? So when your Lee Real Estate agent is out